Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, July 6, 2025. Venus moves into your sign today, where it will visit until the 30th. This fabulous cycle connects you with your powers of attraction. In the weeks ahead, you'll be expressing yourself more freely, and others will take notice. Enjoying and pampering yourself can be in focus. In the past few weeks, with Venus in your privacy sector, feelings may have been kept private or at bay. You're now more noticeable and clearer about your passions, needs, and wants. You may feel as if you're beginning a new cycle in love at this time, or you're starting fresh with increased expressiveness. During this cycle, there is a stronger focus on pleasure and love in your life. You're giving out good vibes and receiving them in return. Today, you're in a wonderful position for natural appeal and smooth energy flow. Your ruler, Mercury, forms a parallel with Venus in your sign, stimulating cooperation and harmony with others. You are drawn to people who are friendly and helpful now. Be extremely careful with the volatile energy building today. This is because sweet Venus, our lesser benefic, is spinning gracefully through the heavens but will unite in an exact conjunction with electric Uranus in your solar house of privacy and secrets. Some of you may receive a sudden alarming message or be on a work trip or traveling overseas and get seduced into an affair or dalliance that you'll end up regretting. Don't jump impulsively into this, as you'll tear the pot of drama. If someone seems to be scheming against you, do your best to run the other way. Talk to clients or colleagues and make sure everyone is following the same plan down to the last detail. You have too much at stake, and rogue coworkers could mess everything up. Whatever the source of discomfort in your life, today is giving you an opportunity to put your finger on it. This can be a frustrating planetary transit for some of you, others will find it enlightening or even amusing. Open yourself up to change and release your grip on things that you know should go. This pertains to unhealthy eating habits and laziness. Your body governs how you feel to a large extent, give it the respect it deserves. Chances are good on this day that you won't get distracted when working. The influence of this vibration can enable you to tackle the most complicated of projects. This is sure to work well for you if there are things that require sharp thinking. Set your creative projects and activities aside for a day, and roll up your sleeves. Make a list of everything you would love to see finished once and for all, and have at it. With no planetary activity in a playful and creative part of your chart and only Pluto in an adventurous part working to ensure life doesn't become all work and no play, the moon's final hours were always going to be important. While the moon will have left a playful and creative part of your chart by the time Venus returns to Gemini tomorrow, in its final hours you have a more direct link to what your heart is telling you. With Venus returning tomorrow to give your heart a voice and a say in what you want from the coming year, this is a chance to open those channels up ahead of time. A day before Venus is due to return to Gemini to update your romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the coming year, the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to your romantic sector. While the moon will come full circle before Venus leaves they will meet up later in the month. For now, today's romantically charged lunar vibes are helping to roll out the welcome mat ahead of the planet of love's return tomorrow. Libra, a decision you've delayed now needs your voice. Quote of the day: staying silent too long becomes a choice, too. Color: petal pink, soft but clear. Lucky numbers: 3, 5, 16. Speak from the heart without overthinking the outcome. You'll feel more balanced when you stop carrying the weight of indecision. Our eyes in the sky. For July 6, 2025, the energy of the day unfolds through the card Strength, the Star, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 2 of Wands, a deeply affirming and quietly powerful combination that speaks of inner resilience, creative vision, heartfelt intention, and steady growth towards something meaningful. It's a day that whispers encouragement rather than shouting it, and one that invites you to reflect on how you nurture both your inner world and your outer goals. We begin with strength, not the kind that dominates or forces, but the kind that softens, persists, and rises with quiet dignity. Think about the moments in life where you kept going, not because it was easy, but because something deep inside refused to give up. That's the energy today is calling you to honor. It may not be a loud victory, but it's in the way you show compassion to yourself, the way you hold steady in discomfort, or the way you respond to others with grace even when you're feeling wretched. This card reminds you that true courage is often gentle and rooted in love. From there, we're gifted with the Star, a beacon of renewal, peace, and quiet hope. This is the after-the-storm kind of hope, the kind that starts as a flicker and grows with every step you take toward healing. It's about allowing yourself to imagine again, to wish again, even if something hurt recently. Think of how the sky clears just before dawn. The star is that moment. It asks you, what do you want to believe? In again? Whether you're tending to old dreams or daring to form new ones, today offers emotional clarity and a spiritual reset. It's a beautiful time for journaling, creating art, or simply sitting under the sky and remembering that your presence matters. Next, the Eight of Pentacles grounds us in the present and reminds us that transformation doesn't come overnight. It comes from consistent care, from showing up even when it feels small. This card shows a craftsman honing his skills, focused and deliberate, knowing that mastery is built through patience and love for the process. This is your reminder that whatever you're working on, whether it's a career goal, emotional growth, or something creative, every little step counts. Keep going. You're building something worthwhile, even if it's not visible to everyone yet. The emotional layer of the day comes from the Knight of Cups, a seeker of beauty, romance, and meaningful connection. This energy can show up as a gesture of affection, a heartfelt conversation, or a moment where your emotions lead the way instead of logic. It's an invitation to express how you feel, whether through words, movement, or acts of kindness. If someone comes to mind when you hear this, don't ignore that nudge. A message, an apology, a thank you, it could mean more than you know. The Knight reminds us that it's okay to lead with the heart, even when the world tells us to guard it. Lastly, the Two of Wands opens a window into possibility. This card suggests you're standing on the edge of something, a choice, a vision, a shift in how you move through life. It holds the energy of preparation, of mapping out where you want to go, and of asking bigger questions about purpose. You may not have all the answers today, but that's okay. What matters is that you're willing to look beyond the familiar and ask, what else is possible for me? What would happen if I allowed myself to dream a little bolder? Altogether, these cards create a beautifully balanced message. Inner strength fuels your healing, hope lights your path, steady effort builds your vision, heartfelt expression deepens your connection, and clear intention moves you toward new horizons. Today is not about rushing. It's about aligning. It's about honoring your capacity to endure, to create, to feel, and to envision something brighter.